Welcome back to the show. 1200 CHD Harley Sporty Bob coming at you with another video. And right now, we're just gonna cruise, try this new camera location and microphone, shoot the shit, look at some idiot drivers amongst myself, and check out the scenery. Document this ride. I'm riding for the first time on 100% synthetic oil, and I hear the engine very different from other times. Not so solid, but light. So I'm thinking maybe I don't have sufficient, sorry, that's Spanish. Maybe I don't have sufficient oil, like 3 quarts. But I have like 2 point something. So I'm wondering whether or not I should buy another quart of oil. And should we go take a ride and get it? The funds are low, the urgency is high, and the freaking question is there. I mean, I really think I have low oil. Not that I burn oil, I just spilled a lot of oil because of draining the air vents. So, yeah, draining the air vents. What's that? When you put at least a quart of oil, you want to make sure that it comes out the bottom and there's no air gaps. No bubbles. But I was told by an old school, old timer, real biker that the air filter holes, they do that work for you. The vents on the air filter would prevent the oil from bubbling up. I just made a whole I just made a whole 360 turn around that big roundabout because I'm so confused about whether or not I should really go get this oil or not. To ride a bike, to be a biker, you also have to have the pocket for it. I didn't even have the pocket to purchase a motorcycle, let alone do some modifications or maintain it. But surely, 5 years later, I could say that I try really hard. And due to the fact that I try really hard, I deserve it. So here we are. With food money in my pocket or a quart of oil, what would you do? I would like to know. It's not like I'm in my hometown and I can go to my family, say, hey, give me an extra plate of food. I spent my money today. I got a family. We all gonna eat. So quart of oil or lunch? I'd really appreciate it if I had lunch money and a quart of oil. And that's why I ask you to share, subscribe, like my video for more people to get to see it, so that I start getting promoted for ads and all those parts that I just ordered would be given to me and I wouldn't have to spend money on it. For instance, motor oil. Since I'm trying synthetic oil for the first time, and I gave you my clear, honest review on it, that it doesn't sound as thick. The engine sound doesn't sound as thick with conventional oil. That's the word, conventional. So synthetic sounds more light, like you hear more noise coming from the engine, because Harley-Davidson Evos do make some engine rattling noise. That is natural due to their engineering. But you hear it more with the synthetic oil. Doesn't wave out the sound as conventional oil would. Keep it to a minimum. Synthetic oil makes the Evo sound like an Evo. And that's what I want to film, idiots. Lots of them. Everywhere. Any given day. Should pull right up to him and scare him. It's a dumb woman. So that's what they're filming. I'm filming. That's what they're making a ramp for the sidewalk. And they're squaring out because you can't make turns no more. Now they made it on the opposite side of the street. Don't get me wrong, synthetic oil does good for the engine. But for an Evo Sportster, you can hear everything working inside. I'm hearing the thermal stat. I'm hearing the pump. I'm hearing the, what's that called? I keep forgetting. I was talking to Ken about it yesterday. Push rods. Hearing the push rods. You hear a lot working. And that's why I also want to film my videos, so I can hear the engine running. It's like playing soccer. You gotta watch your video after the game, so you can see, are you 100% happy with your performance. Same thing here. I want to see if I'm 100% happy with my driving performance and maintenance of my motorcycle. Yeah, why am I dragging out that second gear? Because I heard that you ride hard on a sports car. Your engine wants to be ridden on 3,000 RPMs all the time. It's a sweet spot. You know, people look at sports and they say, it's just a little bike. I can go faster than that. Little do they know, I have a 1200, not an 883. Now, I'm not downsizing anybody on an 883. But 20 horses is 20 horses. And that's a lot of horses. I couldn't control 20 more horses. Think about it. I give you 50 horses, and then I give you the next day another 20. You're not going to have the second day as good as the first day because you said, hey, 50 horses, I'll manage. Now, 70 horses, try to keep control of them and gated in the ranch. It's not happening. Not as easy, not so fast. So to each, don't over buy and don't under buy. Me myself, before my 1000 RVT, I was at a 252 stroke, which could hit the 120 miles an hour, but on an RVT you could do 120 miles an hour on second gear idling. Big difference there. So when I got to 1200, I was like, hey, this is the most CCs I ever had. And you know what they say about Harleys. It's a bike that you could own forever. Yep. You can grow with it. Like Mr. Geezer mentioned on his last video. He switched out like 3 bikes in the last 4 years, looking for the right one. And he says, this bike, I'm going to go with it and hold it on forever. He's riding a, I think it's a Road Glide. Yeah, it's a Road Glide. Beautiful color. Orange scheme like mine. Only different color tone orange, but orange. I like orange and black. It's not bright orange like Little Caesar's sign over there. That's the original Harley Davidson orange. Maybe they own Little Caesars too. Yeah, I wouldn't care to go into that. But this is Cancun. And that's what Moto Jitsu talks about. When the light turns green, hesitate for 3 seconds because people like that might jump out when you want to start dragging. So no drag racing until after 3 seconds have gone by from the light turning from red to green. That's very important. Your life does matter. We care about you. I don't care how bad of videos I post. My life does matter to someone or to me, or both. Yeah, that's, see, if I would have went straight, we would have went to pick up that oil. I didn't, so I guess I should go home now that the oil is burning hot. Check it and go from there. So another end of my video is coming up. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope I recorded it because this camera is funny and hard to understand. It's not a GoPro, it's a Wish Pro, but it's 4K cam. And I like the footage on my last videos. I don't like the wind noise, so I changed the microphone location. Now I have the shield down, which this is what kind of quality sound you should be getting from my videos all the time. And from the point of view, I wish I had one more extension to add on to my camera stick, because